As you arrive through the school gates in the morning, you will notice a series of red cones which are set out in front of you along the path. You will need to wait at those red cones until the person in front of you has moved on to the next set of red cones. So we make sure that we are still 2 metres away from the person in front. You will approach the bungalow and turn right and walk just in front. And again, there will be a series of cones set out, so you are still 2 metres from the person in front of you. Once you reach the table, you'll be greeted by Mr. Davis, who will take your temperature, and Mr. Bunny will provide you with some hand sanitizer before you move on to the set of blue cones, which are 2 metres apart. You will be asked to line up with the rest of your year group, when your teacher will then take you around the outside of the building to the post-16 porter cabin, which will be around the corner. As you are walking around the outside of the building towards the porter cabin, you'll need to make sure that we are 2 metres apart from the person in front of us, and there will be members of staff who will be ensuring that that happens as you are walking around the building. As we approach, our breaks and our lunch times will be spent outside here. You'll have the opportunity to eat and sit on the decking, but also enter the field space at the back as well, ensuring that we are still 2 metres apart and adhering to those guidelines. When you arrive in the morning, you will be taken as usual up the ramp and be led into the porter cabin. Again, we will make sure that you are 2 metres from the person in front of you, and as they enter the building, you wait until they've made their way through the door, and then you will enter yourself. You will notice that there are signs on all of the doors to remind you that you'll need to be 2 metres apart. Once you enter the classroom, you will notice there is a walkway down the centre of the porter cabin. You're to walk down the centre and go to your table. If you would like to get up from your table during the day to go to break and lunch or to go to the toilet, you must make your way to the middle of the room and follow the walkway to the door, which will lead you to the toilets or to outside. You'll notice the bin where you'll be putting your own individual tissues. You do have a box on your table. And as you walk through to the toilets, we'll only allow 1 student in the toilets at any one time. If you would like to go to the toilet, you need to ask a member of staff, and the next person can't go to the toilet until the person who has been previously is back in the classroom and sat down at their desk. You will exit the porter cabin at break times and lunch times and follow the ramp around, and also at the end of the day, when you are asked to leave, you will follow exactly the same route as you followed in the morning when the member of staff brought you round to the porter cabin. You will do exactly the same, and the member of staff will lead you around the side of the building for you to be collected at the end of the day.